Live from the KLOS studios in Burbank, it's Frosty, Heidi, and Frank on 95.5 KLOS and KLOS HD1.
Los Angeles.
Frosty, Heidi, and Frank show. Got a text coming in. Text FHF and your comments to 68683. Says, can you guys give a shout out to my son Toby? He's 18 today. Love him.
Aww.
Hey, he's legal, Sammy.
Come on, Cougar Mama.
Toby's 18.
Interested?
This guy named Toby, his mom, I guess, reached out and said, could you guys give a shout out? It's his 18th birthday today, so he's legal.
Oh.
There's an option.
Right.
There you go, Toby. You, too, might be in one of Sammy's notches on her headboard.
After we get out of this damn quarantine.
I mean, I do like to take virginity, so I hope he's a
Have
virgin
you taken
still.
virginity?
Yeah, a couple.
You
She
have?
likes it.
Yeah.
She digs it.
Because then you'll always be remembered. No one's going to forget their first.
And do you rock their world even more so than the normal
No, that's
world?
the beauty. It doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't matter, but I mean, because they're a virgin, do you want to be the best they ever had as well?
No. I never like felt that way.
I want them to remember me, but not as a good
But
lay.
think about it. She's right. They're just so happy to be able to
Right,
do
it
this.
just
They're
doesn't
like,
even
they're
matter.
like, oh,
right,
you're
you
amazing.
rock their world either way.
Yeah,
All
they
right,
go-
so if you found out a guy was a virgin, I mean, like, just happened to be in conversation, a group of friends, like, hey, you know, Bill, he's like a 27-year-old virgin. You would try to nail it that night.
Probably. I'd be like, shut up. We're taking care of this. Because then I feel bad, too. I'm
She's like a doctor.
"What?"
We're gonna
Right,
take care of
right,
this.
Come on. We're not going to let you turn 28 still a virgin. Come on. We're friends here.
Oh, wow.
But don't you think, I mean,
That might be
obviously,
a new pickup line, fellas. Claim to be a virgin. There's probably plenty of girls like Sammy who
Yeah.
agree with this. Are you a person who likes to take people's virginity? 818-955-KLOS.
you've taken virginity.
I have.
Johnny, have you taken virginity?
Yes. Two.
Two.
Eric, have you taken virginity?
No.
You haven't?
No.
No. Is that your sexy voice? Jordan, you take anyone's virginity?
Negative. No.
Negative on that.
not.
Heidi?
I have.
Really? All right, story.
Well, it's
Who was it?
No, it's that I told you. It's that after I got kissed by a girl, I got nervous. I got like, uh-oh, what did I do? You know?
You thought he was a virgin.
Oh no, he was a virgin. He was a virgin.
He told you afterwards I was a virgin that night.
That yeah, you're my first. And I knew he liked me. I knew he had a crush on me. And we were pals in college, and we'd go running every day together. And he was in school for like criminology, but he was going to be a police officer. And
A virgin cop, the worst kind.
And I just, well, he's not a virgin anymore, but I called him up because I knew it'd be easy. And I was just nervous about, like, I made out with this girl and I have all these feelings and what am I and what does that mean? And so I called him and he came over and, because he would come over a lot. I'd be
Well,
like,
then he screwed it up. That's how I always thought you were straight as hell. The fact that you went to a virgin to test if you were straight or not.
No, it was
If
that
you'd have gone to somebody who had some experience and just said, okay, let me bang the lesbo out of you.
that doesn't work that way.
Oh, yes, he would.
No, this guy, I called him because number one, we were friends and I knew he liked me. I knew he had a crush on me. So he was like my go-to. I couldn't just randomly call a guy, but he was like safe and my go-to and I knew he'd come over.
But you didn't know he was a virgin at the time.
No.
You thought he might have had experience. He was just
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean, he had talked
he's
about
Mr.
having a
Lame
girlfriend.
game.
He was a really cute and charming guy. He was a little
But
short.
he was never flirtatious with you, was he?
Not overtly, but I knew girls can tell. It's like, okay, he's like has a crush on me.
But you couldn't
Like,
tell he
I
was a
could've-
virgin.
I could have called him at any time of the day and been like, can you come over? And he'd be like, yeah, are you everything okay? I'm on my way. That guy.
That guy.
And he was really nice.
The
I
guy
liked
is
him.
really nice and he gets no respect.
He got laid by me. Hello.
Yeah, because you were trying to get the lesbian off of you.
It did not work. I called her. That was like, I
Did
got
you call
kissed.
her right after?
No, I called.
She's
I
like,
made
this
out.
tastes salty.
I made out with her on a Saturday night. I freaked out. I called
You got a
him.
bouillon cube up in there? What's going on?
I made out with her on a Saturday night, like a 2-hour makeout session. Loved it. Then I got freaked out. I called him on Sunday evening, like around 6, and we did it. And it was not.
And then you went back to her the next day.
And then, yeah,
She called, obviously.
of course she called.
And
Please.
did you tell her you had straight sex right after that?
Nope. Left.
Now,
it
was
off.
she like lesbian, or was she also experimental?
No, lesbian.
Oh, so she knew that she had the short haircut?
No, it was long. It was long when I first was with her. Yeah. Then she cut it, I think, eventually.
Longer hair, but no makeup.
Long in the back and short on top. You know the type.
Wow, are you kidding me? She was Joe Exotic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Jill Exotic.
Jill Exotic. Oh my God.
Yeah, not my type today, but you're just like, yeah, whatever.
But she confirmed your case of the gays.
A few ladies have confirmed the case. I mean, I got second and third,
Confirmations.
fourth, fifth opinions.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Not a lot, but like enough doctors that went. I think yes. I think.
And you just stopped going back to dudes.
Yeah, and he's probably married now with a couple kids. Hell of a nice guy. Just maybe he was excited, but he wasn't very large either. I hate to kiss
Wow,
and
really?
tell,
Just
but,
talk about stomping on this guy right now. Go ahead.
but it was.
So he was a virgin who wasn't large. That you
So
went back to
after
see if
we-
you were straight again.
After we did it.
I'll rest my case, Your Honor.
No, but after we did it, because I have a good time without wieners now, so it's not that. It wasn't really the size. It was just like, it was all very fast.
One, he didn't know how to use it. Doesn't
Well,
matter.
I
I
think-
agree with you. Doesn't matter about size. If a
It
guy knows
doesn't.
how to use
Correct.
it. Even Sam, you agree with this. If a guy knows how to use it, it ain't about size, right?
Right, exactly.
That's true. The 100%
So,
true.
yeah, so he didn't even know how to use it because he never used
But
it.
I think that's probably why he was a virgin, because of the size. So he
it
was,
was
like
that tiny? Like, how tiny are we talking here? Like, the top
my
of a
thumb.
Sharpie?
My thumb.
Oh!
My
like,
thumb.
Like that?
Yeah, but my thumb, pretty much.
Your thumb.
Yeah.
Like, fully excited
And this is
thumb?
how long it lasted. I feel awful, but this is how, so we're kissing, and he wasn't a bad kisser. I mean, it wasn't like kissing the chick the night before, but it was fine. And so, and I'm trying to make it. I'm like, okay, this is okay. We're gonna be good. I like guys. We're doing it. And he was an okay kisser. And then we got out a condom, put that on. And
Was
then,
the one you turned pages with?
Yes, it was one of those finger condoms that a lot of bookkeepers use, a lot of accountants.
Yeah.
I didn't really pay attention to that. I don't really have memory of that. But so we started, and it was like one. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
One.
And I was like, yeah, I know. Pretty hot.
Oh.
No, it was just that it was that he was like, oh my God, this is happening. I can't believe this is happening.
All
And
right,
then
as
it
far
just-
as the virgin experiences that you've had, Sammy, is it pretty much like
Pretty
one?
quick.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
So really, that's why you do it, because it's going to be quick and over, and it's like...
And they're going to be so happy at
Oh.
the end, and you didn't even do anything. And you're just like, yes, you're welcome.
And then I felt
Yeah.
so like, yeah.
Welcome to the happy place.
Yeah. And I felt horrible because then I felt guilty because I don't like to do that
Was
to
he
people.
calling you the next day, too? Like, hey, you want to go,
No,
go jogging?
No, because of the way I left it. I was like, soon as that happened, and he was like, kind of rolled. We did on the couch, my white leather couch. God,
Leather or pleather?
pleather.
Be honest. Okay.
Pleather, fine.
Come on, be honest.
Got it at Big Lots. Whatever.
A Big Lots couch? Oh, my God.
I was living in a studio apartment.
It had some of the pleather peeled off, and it was just felt underneath.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
And then I throw a blanket over that part, so you don't see that part. You just lay a little throw on there. No, but after we're done, I was like sick to my stomach because I was like, that was not good, and I know that we're ruined. Like, we were good friends. And I was like, that's over. And he's like, oh, that was nice. And I
think
said,
I've been loving you.
and I go, you gotta go. And he's like, is everything okay? And I go, you should just go. And that was it. It was the last time I ever
Wow,
saw
that
him.
was so guy of you.
I know, it was a
You
real
gotta
dude.
go.
Yeah, it was like, you should go. And he's like, is everything okay? And I was like,
Never
"You
talk to him
You
again."
should go. Never talk to him again.
He never called?
Nope.
He never tried to go running again?
Nope.
Oh, you destroyed that
I know.
dude's.
I know. I was real savage.
He was already
I
self-conscious
was savage
about
before
it.
savage was a thing.
He's already self-conscious about himself, and then you're like, you gotta go.
Horrible.
I've never called you again. I bet he killed himself.
No.
Let's look him up on Facebook. Yeah, what's his name?
Can't remember his last name. Let me think about it. It'll come to me. I'll think about
All
it.
right, we're gonna look him up, see if he's still alive. Then we're gonna call him and see exactly how that night went. Oh God. Sammy, do you know the names of the guys you took?
Of course I do, yes.
Can we call him and ask him how the night went?
One of them, no.
What happened that night that you don't want to call him?
No, he's not okay currently.
What's that mean?
He's a homeless heroin addict. Yeah.
Oh, I know a couple.
That
of
was
those
my
too.
boyfriend. My high school
Sammy,
boyfriend. Like
Sammy,
he was
what?
Yeah, I dated him for like 2 years in high school.
He didn't do drugs then.
No.
Okay.
He didn't even smoke weed then. He was like
And now he sleeps by her car in Santa Monica.
Oh, sure. He's at least allowed to be outside.
He's the homeless heroin addict that she steps over.
Oh
every
my
morning.
God.
the other one you could. Yeah, I'm still friends with him. There's no reason why we couldn't. He wrote in my yearbook. He just wrote like, "You took my virginity," and then like signed his name. And I was like, what if my kids read this one day? You can't, or my parents. Like, you can't just go writing that in my yearbook. But he
That
did,
was it.
and-
That was the highlight of his year.
Right.
You know
yeah.
how you talk about,
See?
remember that?
Yeah.
Because he'll never forget.
And you did? Would you have forgotten if he didn't write that in your yearbook?
No.
So you know exactly how many guys' virginities you've taken? 2?
Yeah, it's been 2.
And 2.
Yeah. And then, the other,
What?
Wait, have you taken girls' virginity? What are you
No,
gonna say?
no.
Don't get excited there.
Well, I was like, come on, like something for the ladies over
Not
here.
everybody's a lesbian.
The gay lady.
All right?
Oh, well,
The-
couple Bud Lights and she is.
the back door
You've
for
seen
some
it.
who have not experienced.
You took their...
I've let them.
Oh, I was like, you took
oh,
their
no,
back door?
no.
Damn, Peggy. So calling her Peggy Marino.
That's your radio name now. We all have to have
No,
one.
okay, so some guy's like, I've never done that before.
Yeah, so I was like,
You
okay.
know what? He lied. 818-955-KLOS is the number. 818-955-55. He totally lied to you.
God.
That's something I would have done. I've never. I don't know how to say it. You're like, what? I don't know. And you'd have totally let me. Oh my God.
Yeah, I totally
Sammy.
would have. I would have been like, oh, okay, well, if you want to try, like, sure. I've done
That's
it before. I'm not a
great.
fan, but like, okay.
I'm not a fan.
I've done it before. I'm not a fan. I think that's what I said to that guy,
That
Ryan.
should be on the side of the RV. I've done them before, but I'm not a fan.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Do guys feel pressure? Did you feel pressure when you were with a virgin, Johnny? Like, this is her, you are forever her first.
Well, the first one, it was both our first time.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Oh, okay. That's kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little relaxed then. But the second one, you know what? I actually didn't know she was a virgin at the time.
How'd you find out?
I found out afterwards because it was like, how many guys you dated before me? None.
Well, you had a sense.
okay.
During sex, she had no idea what was going on.
No, not even during sex. It was afterwards. This was a girlfriend that I dated actually for a little while. But I was just wondering, like, I don't really know any.
Why are you
your
asking that weird
backstories.
question about how many guys you've been with before me?
It's not. I wasn't asking about how
Once
many
again,
guys
she lied.
she was.
She lied.
banging
And she said,
before.
I've
She
never,
lied.
you're my
It was.
first.
Yeah, it was.
She
yeah, it
knew
was
you
how
were
many
so
boyfriends
insecure.
have you had?
She's like, she lied and said she was a virgin.
You think?
Did she have skills that first time around?
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because I had skills too the first time around.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Exactly.
Like that Great Balls of Fire movie with Dennis Quaid and Winona Ryder. And he's like, you ain't moved like no virgin.
What?
Pull up the clip.
No, don't. I don't think we can play that on the air.
All right. But anyway, a lot of times as a young woman, I was an actress. I would emulate, so I would see things
Yeah,
and
you
see
didn't take your
movies.
mom on your dad from looking under the door.
And she had skills, yo.
Your mom had skills?
Yeah.
I bet she did too. Damn, Barb.
And I learned. So by the time it rolls around to me, it's like, wow, you've been with a lot of guys. I'm like, you're my first.
So really, you emulated your mom. What you saw her do to your dad, her big white Irish ass.
Well, and then I mixed in some Lassie from Porky's.
Oh yeah.
You mix
Classic
in
Porky's. Yeah, you gotta add in some Porky's.
You mix in what you see as a kid and go, all right, I do that and there and do that, and they like that. It looks like he kind of moaned on that. Just like you guys do. You'll watch porns and I'm not to say it's all right, but you'll watch a porn and go, that's what I'm going to do to her. I know, I've watched it. I know how to do it. And you think, all right, I got this.
Yeah,
And sometimes it's a hit, and sometimes you're like, what are you doing? Stop.
Yeah, I felt bad afterwards.
After your first?
After her first.
Oh, her
Not my
right.
first.
Oh,
I felt bad after my first. I was like, oh, great. I'm going to remember that my whole life. But
Yeah.
then after her first, it was like, we had tried and this was not working.
Yeah.
And then but this was like on a spring break.
Oh, you didn't know this girl.
I did know her.
Oh, you did know her.
We just happened to be at the same place, same time. But since you're out of town, 1,000 miles away from where your hometown is, let's hook up. And I happened to find, like, searching through this place we were staying, looking for, whatever, just going through the drawers and stuff. And we found like a old bag of tea that we thought might have been weed, and so we smoked tea that day. And just hoping it was a bag of weed, but it wasn't. It was tea. And then
Chamomile. They both fell asleep.
yeah. And then found a jar of petroleum jelly.
No, Frank, no.
I know.
Oh, no.
I know.
And you probably used way too much.
Oh my God! I mean, you saw like the 4 fingerprints through it.
Oh my God.
I mean, there was rows like they're gonna plant corn in that Vaseline, and I just Oh, it was awful. That's why I felt so bad afterwards. I was like, oh man, I mean, I didn't know petroleum jelly at the time would be a horrible lube for her. You know what I mean? Later on.
So she spent the rest of vacation with a urinary tract infection.
It was like, yeah, and I was like, oh man, I probably shouldn't have done that. She's gonna have to remember that her whole life. That sucks.
Every time she sees jelly, she's like, oh. She shudders. Oh.
She can't even look at lip balm.
She's had the driest skin and lips ever since she was
Seriously.
her 16th year
I think she has
of life.
eczema, but she don't. She just refuses to put on lotion.
She has PTSD from Vaseline. Oh my God.
It was awful.
Oh, is that the only one you took?
Yeah, as far as I know
Sorry.
of, it was spoken out that I've never done it before. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Frank.
Yep. That's the story.
Oh,
Getting
gee.
to know us. Should have started listening to the show. There's a little bit about us.
There you go.